Say hi. Shh. Put your hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Unfortunately for a 14-year-old Anna Fourier, wasn't playing any extreme sports. She wasn't at the club with the energy drink in her hand with the cocktail, or she wasn't pulling an all-nighter cramming everything in. She went into cardiac arrest back in 2011. She was sitting at home watching TV. She was rushed to the hospital, where she remained on life support for 6 days before she died. The official cause of death was listed as cardiac arrhythmia due to caffeine toxicity. In the 24 hours before she went into cardiac arrest on her couch, Anna has consumed 2 cans of Monster energy drinks. The 2 beverages contain 480 milligrams of caffeine, roughly equivalent of 14 cans of Coca-Cola. The teen wasn't the first to pay the terrible price for drinking popular beverages that are commonly, mistakenly considered safe. But she should be the last. The government should take steps to reduce the caffeine levels shown in energy drinks to clearly provide recommendations on safe caffeine consumption for children and adolescents. The ban to marketing the energy drinks to young people in all ages to help educate the public on health risks and caffeine intake. Caffeine is a strong, potentially dangerous stimulant, especially for children and adolescents. When people think of caffeine, they generally think of coffee, but less widely known as a single serving of energy drink like Monster Energy, Red Bull, 5 Hour Energy Drinks, and Rockstar, just to name a few. Many contain many times more caffeine than a cup of coffee. Making matters worse, consumers do not know the risks of the high levels of caffeine in an energy drink. Taurine, ginseng, or other ingredients in energy drinks that cause issues. Taurine, amino acids that support neurology development and regulate the amounts of water and minerals in the blood. Too much taurine, however, especially when combined with other ingredients in energy drinks, can be harmful. And ginseng is a herbal substance. It's safe on their own. They became dangerous when combined with caffeine and sugar, though. They can cause high blood pressure, heart palpitation, headaches, fatigue, insomnia, swelling, diarrhea, dehydration, and kidney failure. In fact, the ADA has recognized the risk of high caffeine consumptions and imposed a 71 milligram limit on amount of caffeine that it added to 12-ounce sodas. However, no limits imposed on the caffeine content on energy drinks. And containers easily can hold 200 to 300 milligrams or more. Now that you know what's in an energy drink, let me tell you about mixing alcohol with energy drinks. So before I move on, this will just give you an overview with energy drinks. Within 10 minutes, once you consume an energy drink, it takes around 10 minutes of caffeine to enter the bloodstream. Your heart rate and blood pressure start to rise. About 15-45 minutes into that, the time your caffeine levels peaks into your bloodstream, you feel more alert as this stimulant starts to affect you. Improve not only consideration, but how alert you are. 30 to 50 minutes after consuming the drink, all the caffeine is fully absorbed. Your liver also responds by absorbing more sugar into the bloodstream. An hour later, your body starts to experience a sugar crash. The effects of caffeine dying down, you start to be tired, energy levels start to feel low. 5 to 6 hours later, this is half life of the caffeine, meaning it takes about 5 to 6 hours for your body to reduce the content of the caffeine in your bloodstream. By 50% of women on birth control tablets require double the length of their body to reduce it. 12 hours after consuming energy drink, the time that it takes most people to fully remove caffeine from their bloodstream. The speed at which happens does depend on the factors of many age activities. 12 to 24 hours later, as caffeine is a drug, those that regularly drink the items with it can feel withdrawal symptoms. 12 to 24 hours after the last dose, these often include headaches, irritability, and constipation. 7 to 12 days later, studies have shown that this to be the time frame of your body to become tolerant to your regular caffeine dose. Meaning you'll get used to it, so you won't feel the effects as much. Alright, drinking energy drinks with alcohol. It tricks your brain and leads to a state research have called a wide awake drunk. Of course, this is why many people mix them, so they can stay awake longer and drink more alcohol. Evidence shows that it's combined alcohol and energy drinks, you can experience physical and psychological side effects, more so than if you drink alcohol on its own. This includes heart palpitation, problems sleeping, feeling tense, and irritable. Young people are susceptible to caffeine, which is not good for you. Drink a lot of it and you can feel very anxious and experience panic attacks. Now that I've told you much danger in mixing alcohol with energy drinks, I'll tell you more about marketing that's geared towards children and adolescents. Energy drinks are marketed as active, sporty, for young people. Red Bull says it'll give you wings. Its advertisement has claimed picturing sports professionals and extreme achievements. The cans of these energy drinks are bright, colorful, and have flavor names like the brand 5 Hour Energy has grape flavor, or Bang, the new drink that has a flavor named Cotton Candy. These drinks are attracted to young adults. In 2010, the U.S. Saw an average of 124 television ads on energy drinks and shots, which are equivalent of one of every 3 days. The similar viewing of regular soda ads are 122. The more ads for energy drink shots than seen by adults for children's shows. As sales of energy drinks rise every year, the need to act becomes more critical. Steps to protect the health of our children are both feasible and necessary. Problems have been identified. Now it's time to act. Who's going to call the politician with me and put this on a ballot so we can ban energy drinks? If this is too much to ask, please talk to your children about the dangers of energy drinks and make sure we're reading the labels before we're consuming. Thank you.